and thank you for joining us. I'm Minister Billy Burton, and welcome to the 11th year anniversary of Sunday School Insights, which began as This Week in the Bible. This audio teaching series is an evangelistic tool brought to you by Inspirational Minutes Ministries International, Advocatus Ecclesiae Publishing, and Ministry Outpost. We hope and pray that these lessons will reach those who, for whatever the reason, either can't or won't come to a Bible study, a Sunday school class, or a traditional church service. Subscribe to our channel here on YouTube and then follow us on Facebook, where you can read your Bible lessons faithfully each week. Our Facebook link is conveniently posted below. Our background music, Worlds Away, is provided by the artistic genius of J. Mann at www.ourmusicbox.com. Again, we thank you for joining us, and Sunday School Insights begins now. This week's lesson is entitled, God Provides Manna and Quail. Our scriptures are found in the book of Exodus, chapter 16, verses 2 through 15. If we're going to be honest, most of us have at some point gotten tired of waiting on what God said would happen and have felt frustrated, wondering if we misunderstood what He said He would do. After all, it's been a long time and it still hasn't happened yet. We want to vent and take out our frustrations on God, but we figure we better not do that. So we indirectly vent by barking at people. The children of Israel were no different. They were complaining to Moses and Aaron about what they wanted, when not so long ago, all of them were in bondage. They even had the nerve to refer back to the flesh pots in Egypt after being delivered out of the slavery of Pharaoh, as though they missed the good old days. The Israelites constantly talked among themselves, not in thanks about their freedom and the riches that God blessed them with, but about what they didn't have, pointing the finger of blame at Moses. But Moses knew that the children of Israel weren't really talking about him, even though they were talking at him. They were complaining to God. It would have been a lot better and a lot more respectful for them to decide to pray, or at least ask Moses to pray on their behalf for food. God heard their insults and mistrust and sent word that He was going to provide food and meat. But there were going to be rules involved. God still wanted them to observe a day of rest. With the morning dew, bread of heaven would be left on the ground for them to gather, but they should never grab more than they needed for the day. This would show that they trusted God to give them their daily bread. On the sixth day, there would be enough for 2 days, because the Lord wasn't going to provide anything on the seventh day. He wanted them to rest and not work gathering what they called manna, meaning, what is this, or portion, for at least a day. God was also going to provide quail by way of a miracle, so that they could have their fill of meat. The Lord was at the point where He was very irritated with this unthankful, ungrateful congregation. Or as we say, they had gotten on His nerves. But He loved them, as He does us, and that is why He met their needs, as well as ours. We ask that you follow us on Facebook and subscribe to our YouTube channels. Please make sure to give some devotional time to our new teaching series called Understanding the Tithe. Come back and join us here again next week, God willing, for another lesson of Sunday School Insights. Our background music, You're on My Mind, was composed and performed by J Man at www.ourmusicbox.com. God bless you.